to be my labor and delivery video, my long-awaited labor and delivery video. As you all can see, Kaden is up, and I'm going to do an outfit of the day video after I do this video. Kaden's outfit of the day, and I hope you guys watch that video. But this is just going to be a quick labor and delivery. And in my other video, Kaden's 1 month update, you guys couldn't really hear me, so I'm going to do a recap of Kaden, just a little short recap of him on everything that happened from birth to 1 month. Just a little small recap. But as you can see, Kaden is up, nice and up. Say hi. What else? Alright, so let's get started. So, I had a doctor's appointment at 36 weeks, and that was Thursday, September the 7th. And I had went in, you know, they did a regular little checkup on me, and, you know, the regular thing, you know, to check your blood pressure and stuff. And she was going, my doctor, she was going through my records, and she was like, you had a C-section, was your first child? And I was like, yes, I did. And she was like, you know, you had a, a classical C-section. And for all who don't know what a classical C-section is, it's actually when they cut your stomach that way, but when they open you up, they cut your uterus up and down. So they cut my stomach side to side, you know, I forgot what it's called, vertical diagonal, this way, and then when they opened me up for Kobe, they cut my uterus up and down. So that was a classical C-section. I didn't know I had a classical C-section. I thought I just had a regular one when they cut my uterus side to side and my stomach side to side. So she was like, well, you are going to have a repeated classical C-section as soon as possible since you're 36 weeks. And I had to have it as soon as possible because they said if I was to go in labor, then the contractions would actually have my uterus to rupture. So they was like, yeah, you have to go, you're going to have to get a C-section as soon as possible, a scheduled one. And we're going to have to deliver the baby as soon as possible. So that was my 36-week checkup. It was a Thursday. And she was like, I'm going to schedule you another classical C-section for Monday, September 10th. I was like, oh my goodness, because I didn't know she was going to drop the bomb on my head that fast. I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's what a classical cesarean is. And I had to have a repeated one. So, that Monday when I gave birth to him, I was exactly full term, 37 weeks and 1 day. So, Kaden was born that day, and everything just went so fast. So, I arrived at the hospital September 10th at 11. My cesarean section was scheduled for 11 o'clock. So we went in 2 hours early, you know, we checked in and stuff, and my mother and my husband was there. What else happened that day? I went into the pre-op room where they, you know, they do a couple things on you before you go inside the delivery room, the operating room. So, so it was finally that hour for me to go ahead into the operating room to deliver Kaden. And what happened? They gave me my, what is it? I'm just still, I can't even think of the word, Lord. Epidural. They gave me the epidural, and they couldn't find the spot. So I was actually on the stretcher, like leaning down, waiting for them to give me the epidural, and it was really it was painful a little bit. Oh, mommy, sorry. Let me hug you. It was kind of painful. It was kind of painful when they gave me the epidural. I was sitting there just waiting for them to finish what they was doing, and they was like, just hold on, it's going to be a little painful and, you know, uncomfortable because we can't find a spot. So I was patient, and you know, I did what I had to do, and I waited. And they was actually trying to find that spot when they was doing the epidural for about a good 15 minutes. So the epidural kicked in, and you know, I felt that hot feeling in my legs. I was numb. I couldn't feel anything from my stomach down to my toes. And so they finally put me on the stretcher, and Kevin was right there in the operating room beside me. Only one person was allowed in the operating room, not my mother. I wanted my husband to be in there. I wanted my mother to be in there too, but they only allowed one person, so of course Kevin was going to be in there. They was operating on me for about a good 35 minutes to 40 minutes, and yeah, it was crazy. So I was just waiting. You can actually feel them pulling the baby out of your stomach. It was like really like a lot of pressure, and I was throwing up because they were giving me medicine and stuff. So as I was on the as I was laying down and they was taking him out of me and stuff, I threw up because I felt really nauseous as they was performing the cesarean section. So yeah, but Kevin was by my side. He was comforting me, and I felt a whole lot better. Like, I just knew that everything was going to be okay because Kevin was right there, you know, rubbing my head, holding my hand, kissing me and stuff. So it was just, I just felt better when he was there. So as soon as they pulled him out, his loud little screams, he was just crying so loud, and it was overwhelming. It was truly overwhelming, and I just bust out crying. I just wanted my baby. I just wanted to see him, and it was just the best feeling in the world. It really was. He just started crying. I was like, I wish I could record it to show you guys, because I was really emotional. I didn't know I was going to cry. It just took over my whole body. And, so I stayed in the hospital for 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday through Friday, I left the 14th, and I was just ready to get out of there. You know, the healing process for the cesarean, you know, it's really, really painful. You know, when you're going through the healing process of your cut, you gotta really take care of it and not do a lot of moving. So yeah, I recovered from that really fast. As soon as I came home, you know, I had a lot of help and stuff. And, yeah, that's about it. So, Kaden came home. He was 5 pounds, 13 ounces, really healthy. Nothing much, you know. I just got on. I had 2 C-sections, and they both went awesome. But if you want to know more about what is it called, Kaden? My classical C-section is up and down. That's what the classical means. So, I forgot. I didn't know I had a classical C-section with my daughter, so I had to have a repeated one, because if I was to go in labor and have those contractions, then my uterus would rupture. So that's exactly why I had a scheduled one for September the 10th. And yeah, I never had any type of contractions or none of that. The only thing I had was Braxton Hicks. So I never experienced the true labor contractions at all, and I'm kind of happy. So I had a smooth labor. Even though the epidural was really painful and uncomfortable. And also I threw up while I was laying down while they was taking him out of me. But other than that, everything went wonderful. Kaden is here, and he had an appointment Monday, October the 22nd. He have mastered his 3 milestones, which is picking his head up, following objects, and smiling, which is the milestones 1 month should already have mastered by this time. So, yeah. I'm about to go ahead and make my outfit of the day video. Kaden's outfit of the day. So, be on the lookout for that. And thank you guys for watching my short labor and delivery video. Bye-bye. Well, I'll see you in my next video in a couple more minutes.